Oh shit, hold, no, wait. Stop, not yet, stop. Hello, it's me. I'm the only streamer you need on it's Friday. On a Friday, um, evening, afternoon, a Friday, hi, welcome to my stream. I'm the one live today. I'm sure I have so many watchers right now. Today, big hot stream. We're doing a big hot stream. Um, we're reacting to a big, cool new video. Um, about by the hit underground streamer Napoleon the Seventh. Never heard of him, but He's 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 up and coming, I guess. And a new video of his just came out. We're gonna react to it with all these streamer friends in the title, like Oliver and Mello. So give me a minute and we'll get everyone in here. So give me a minute. All right, everyone is ready. So, everyone, let's get into the voice channel, and if we can just, I'm gonna send an announcement. All right, everyone's ready. Let's get to it.
Work. How does a golden age end? I'm sure you've heard the phrase before, the dawn or the end of a golden age, but says who? What decides it? Is there criteria to decide this, or is it kind of just a gut feeling? Do you slip into a silver and then a bronze age first, or does it just go right from gold to nothing? It's probably not some set thing, I guess. Real life isn't exactly like a game of Civ, where golden ages will last for a set 10 turns or so, but we hear a lot about golden ages. It always makes me wonder if people knew they were living in one. Like, if you ask some random person in Elizabethan England or under the Song Dynasty, do they think of themselves as living in a golden age? Well, likely not, namely because we apply these monikers retroactively, and often they're rooted in a more grand-scale sense of things rather than individualistic. For the baker in a small town, at best they might have noticed troops not being levied as often, no major plagues, and less bandits on the road, but overall, little would have changed in the day-to-day. But that concept of this golden age of prosperity and power is captivating. We put it in our myths and fairy tales just as we put it in our historical texts. Humanity loves to think back on the good times. We're real nostalgic like that. We also really hate killjoys. You know what I mean. No one likes the person who wants everyone to quiet down at the party or reminds the teacher of homework on a Friday. We seem to have this thing where we hate to be confronted with responsibility and consequences. And maybe that's how golden ages end. We don't listen when confronted with pressing problems. We accept the slow decline because
Oh, wait.
no one wants to be the first person to notice the decay. But what if we did listen? What if we worked to repair things as they broke down and fixed our systems? Well, the movie Robots looks at this and was, I think, one of the great gateway movies of radicalization for this generation, offering a fairly radical critique of late-stage capitalist consumerism. It's all over the place in its messaging, relies heavily on pop culture references, and ultimately promotes great man theory that bulwarks against the criticisms of the movie. But today, I'm going to show you how this movie not only radicalized your relation to corporations, but also how this movie unintentionally condemns the Reagan administration. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those videos. So, let's take a look under the hood and see how Comrade Copperbottom may have radicalized. Okay, so to start, we need to first tackle how insane a movie Robots actually is. Now, you might remember it as being a little quirky with some fun set pieces and some silly characters, but by God, This movie is off the wall crazy, especially the more you actually look at it. We open in Rivet Town, which is meant to be a picturesque small town that's this robotic homage to the golden age of America. Diners, crossing guards, and a 50s style that's just very unmistakable. But all of it is robotic. Or, well, most of it is. This movie plays incredibly fast and loose with what is and is not a robot. Like, there's robots that are basically one-to-one humans, like Rodney's parents, Herb and Lydia, and then there's animal robots that are clearly not the same processing power, we'll say, as the rest of the robot society, which, you know, fair enough. But then it gets weird when the fire hydrant, mailbox, and lampposts are all robots too. Like, is this robot's whole existence just the sidewalk? Like an unmoving but fully feeling being, conscious of the world around it, able to engage the world verbally, but never experience it? Okay. Anyway, outside of the weird dynamics that sets up, we see Herb and Lydia build a kid, Rodney, and we get this smash cut of him growing up, learning new things every day, but from a very early age, he's being inspired by one robot in particular, Bigweld, the head and founder of Bigweld Industries in Robot City. Rodney is a character infatuated by invention, and Bigweld's slogan, see a need, fill a need. Rodney's set up as a character to be an idealist, hooked early on into the belief that fairness and morality are common shared experiences, and that invention and industry are meritocratic and exist to benefit the many over the few, which is great messaging, but ultimately untrue as Rodney grows up to see. When Rodney's inventions got him in trouble at work, he decided the big city was for him, and he heads out to go make a name for himself and meet Bigweld. But arriving in Robot City, he soon learns things aren't exactly what he thought they'd be like, which is a tale I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times, so we won't spend too long on the idealist coming to the big city part of the story, but this is where we start to meet the rest of the supporting cast, particularly Robin Williams as Fender, who's, you know, overloading with comedy along the way. Rodney eventually gets to the famed gates into Bigweld Industries, though, where the doorman Tim from Bigweld's show quite literally slams the door in his face. And let me just tell you, between Tim and a man who quite literally wants to chop up other robots and turn them into marketable upgrades, Tim is the bigger villain of this story. Ratchet is just a ruthless businessman with maternal issues. Tim's a jerk, man. But anyway, Rodney still tries to get in to see Bigweld, only to be met with the villainous Ratchet, who has replaced Bigweld as head of Bigweld Industries, casting aside the mottos of old to instead favor a production line of upgrades. Why fix what's broken when you can get something new? And here lies the crux of the movie's story, a fight against consumption and greed. Now, this movie isn't what I'd call deep and complex for its story, but it does definitely explore some interesting themes here, particularly in the context of when it came out. In 2005, the economy was still mostly booming. Unemployment was down across the board, mortgage rates were below 5%, the cost of living was way up, and wages had stagnated, but hey, YouTube just launched, and Tom Cruise, he jumped on a couch or something. Overall, though, things were looking up economically, so far as Wall Street was concerned at least, so a central theme of anti-overconsumption is curiously set against the prevailing economics of the day, because consumerism was the core of economic growth, and the idea that overconsumption was a problem, or that it was better to fix things than buy something new, was antithetical to the early 2000s. This was America's peak of Dahmers, Black Friday mobs, and supersized meals. Consumption was very much in vogue, so the villain's motives here are interesting. The whole villainous plan of Ratchet and his mother, Madame Gasket, is to cut the supply and quality of spare parts to the public, and to flood the market exclusively with upgrades, and upgrades for those upgrades, and so on and so forth, so that the lots that cannot afford to keep up with the constant changing trends will be outmoded, chopped up, and melted down to fuel the upgrade machine. Overconsumption is demonstrated here as literally eating the impoverished to feed the unending appetite of the wealthy elite. And the movie does a pretty good job of demonstrating at a small scale how this problem affects the average bot by bringing us back to Fender. Fender, in scrounging for parts with his found family, finds himself with a broken neck joint. He attempts to go get a replacement, but with Ratchet having cut off spare part supplies, he's kinda out of luck. A part that otherwise was affordable and would have kept Fender going is suddenly no longer available, and only the expensive upgrades he doesn't want or need are. It's an instant cause and effect that demonstrates a sudden outmoding of thousands of bots. What makes this poignant is that the movie isn't trying to say that upgrades for innovation is a problem. Rodney's whole character is to be a catalyst for change and innovation, but despite their propagandized name, these upgrades are shown to not be innovative. They're not providing a better experience or improving the lives of bots that get them. Any additions are shown to be effectively superficial. They're just expensive for the sake of being expensive, and so cutting off the spare part industry is only aimed at expanding profit margins. And that is what the movie itself is condemning, but I think this movie can be read to go farther than even that. Despite the ending we get from robots with a triumphant
Oh,
return to Big
yeah,
World,
that's...
reinstating the spare part production, and Rodney being named successor to Big World Industries, this movie kind of unintentionally argues that systemic change is the only real change that matters, because ultimately, nothing truly has been fixed here at the end. Nothing's been done to prevent this problem from happening again, and all the power is still with the few. I mean, what does Rodney being in charge really fix? Because he could get disillusioned just like Ratchet, and Ratchet wasn't the problem at all. He was just a symptom of a failed system. Okay, you're probably wondering, what on earth am I talking about? And maybe if I have a sprocket loose in my head, but bear with me. Bad jokes aside, the main villains of robots were Ratchet and Madame Gasket, serving as living or, well, mechanical embodiments of greed and moral indifference. They cared only for profit and viewed outmodable bots as standing in the way of that profit and progress, so they're certainly characterized as the villains, but outside of the attack on Big World in the boardroom, they didn't actually do anything seemingly illegal, because stopping production of spare parts, while morally problematic, wasn't a crime of any sort. The private enterprise of Big World Industries is required to produce spare parts, as evident by how the salesman didn't even bat an eye at the change. He just told people, well, no more spare parts, but hey, I got these upgrades if you can afford them. The new sweepers were bigger and more violent, but sweepers also already roam the streets of Robot City, so they're clearly a known quantity within the world, and we even watched them pick up living bots like vendors, so that wasn't a crime either. But maybe that's part of the problem. You can't derive a moral stance from what is legally permissible. Laws are not inherently moral, and robots, perhaps unintentionally, underscores this fact. But it also brings up a whole other element of the movie, which is, who exactly is Bigwell? No, seriously, who is this guy? Like, is he the president? A king? Why does he seemingly run the entirety of Robot City, but also have a late-night show? I mean, like, there are elites in this world, we know that, but the fact that Rodney pretends to be one to get into the Bigwell Ball, which also kind of wild that the royalty can just beat their staff. I mean, it kind of seems like a nefarious cabal might be running the show here, but seriously, who is Bigwell? Like, Hershey Town aside that Robot City is, Bigwell presents a real problem. Movie in how it approaches its protagonists and its antagonists. Because fundamentally, he makes the same decision again that caused the problem in the first place. He's known Rodney for all of a couple days tops, and names him the successor of his company, which, once again, may in fact be the government of this world. That's unclear, because Big World Industries seemingly runs everything and decides who lives and dies with impunity. Guys, I really do think we maybe want to look again at how much power we gave to the domino-loving guy. But putting the pin in that, he names Rodney his successor, and realistically, isn't that kind of just what he did with Ratchet? Sure, we don't see it happen, but Ratchet clearly exudes some level of importance above the average board member. Enough so that it let him stay in charge when Bigwell was away. What if Ratchet is just another one of those inventors that caught Bigwell's eye like Rodney? But then, what stops Rodney from repeating the process? Bigwell himself acknowledges that all Ratchet really did was sway the board and ousted him, causing him to give up and hide away. So, what exactly safeguards the company from Rodney also doing that? Seriously though, what prevents it all from happening again? It might sound like a nitpick, but I think it gets at something deeper that the movie circles around as an idea. That the movie is all really an allegory for the inherent problems of unregulated capitalism. Okay, that sounds incredibly heavy for the movie Robots, but I want you to think on it for a second, because the setup is much the same as in our own world, because it leans into Thomas Carlyle's great man theory of history, which basically believes individual leaders are what brings greatness to societies within history rather than the systems they operate within. It's a theory that really assumes the best of those who are in leadership positions, and in the movie we see this as they establish that it's not a problem so long as Bigwell's in charge, because he's always going to do right for the little guy. But that's not true. We saw Bigwell gave up almost without a fight, and his company has no safeguards for the future in that way, which is the same in reality. One company might have good intentions to start, or even try to do right by the consumer, but if that company has power over vital resources, or a monopoly in particular, like we see with big world industries, that doesn't mean that same company can't later become the villain. A company must always try to grow its profits and bottom line. That is the role of the corporation. The intent of a company is therefore always at odds with the laborer's needs and wants, which, in a healthy regulated system, is supposedly fine, because the government serves as a regulating body to ensure both sides cooperate and serve each other's needs. Which, putting theory aside of whether or not governments in real life do actually follow through on this idea, I believe this getting demonstrated is part of what makes this movie feel radical. It presents a world that shows that without a regulator, nothing prevents corporate greed. We see this demonstrated in Rodney's dad, Herb, a man who, by all accounts, has lived a good, meaningful life, raising his child and trying to do the right thing for his family, and yet he is shackled into a situation where he not only has no power at his job, but was going to be outmoded simply due to a lack of spare parts. It was no fault of his own, just that the economy of the world decided it no longer needed Herb, and so he could be cast aside. To depict that kind of realistic, profit-driven worldview in a kid's movie is really heavy, not only because it shows the callous nature of the system, but because if you read between the lines, no satisfactory change has occurred to prevent this situation from happening again. Appointing Rodney as the successor is at best a band-aid solution to a systematic problem. The movie uses its characters to show off just how easy it is to become outmoded in a society with no social safety nets or thought towards a public welfare. In a society that's focused on progress at all costs and consumption of goods and deregulation and oh my god, it's an allegory for the 1980s. Let me ask you something. Do you ever just feel like you showed up late to the party? You know what I mean. You hear all about this great time everyone's having, had, or were going to have, but once you finally arrive, the party was over. The music's dying down, most people have left, or if they're still around, they're definitely not on the same vibe of party that you are. It's just not clicking. The gears aren't quite meshing. Some would say that's the situation that many find themselves in today. The sunsetting of a golden age that served so many so well, but that fails entirely to perpetuate its existence. But it's not entirely gone, either. Not yet, at least. There's still some stragglers at this party. It just smacks of bitterness. You can see the missing lampshade, the confetti-covered floors, the near-empty punch bowl, and recognize that something really awesome happened here. But you're not part of it. You're left out. And yeah, that feeling of the party ending, that's thanks to the 1980s. It might sound like a stretch to connect this to the movie Robots, but the 1980s were one of those definitive points in time, particularly in the Western world, that fundamentally changed how the world would work. With the dawn of neoliberalism and the rise of Ronald Reagan and trickle-down economics, the resulting death of the liberal consensus, it changed society forever. First though, that's a lot of terms I just threw at you, and I promise this does connect to the movie, just give me a chance to lay the groundwork. For that, I'm going to focus in on what some of these terms mean broadly speaking. The easiest way to do that is probably to start with what I mean by the term liberal consensus. This was a system that purportedly believed in protecting individual rights and providing a good standard of living to all. In America, following the end of the Second World War, both major political parties, for the most part, rallied around the ideas laid out in the New Deal, a piece of legislation proposed in the 30s. This consensus between the parties was an acceptance of a modest welfare state and anti-communist domestic and foreign policy. But that part's not important to our purposes. For us, we're mainly focusing on how it aimed to combine benefits of free market and some interventionist domestic policies. Regulations, basically. It was the idea that the government should exist to prevent corporate abuse of the worker and should invest in the worker, a bottom-up economic strategy. This largely governed the economy for the period of 1945 to roughly 1980. That's how you had a 91% tax rate on millionaires in the 50s. And while it wasn't perfect for the most part, combined with a post-war economic boom, this investment in working people led to what is known as the golden age of capitalism. This ended in the latter half of the 1970s when the government decided to replace this with new theory that, in the words of historian Fairfax Richardson, quote, concentrated on the supply side of the economy. That is, by making sure government policies supported people with money, because those people with money, first of all, will have supposedly earned it in this ideology, and they will be much more efficient at using their money than government bureaucrats. By deregulating the economy, it will free up more money for them to invest in the economy, which will in turn improve the economy. This was known as supply-side economics. This new theory, importantly, is predicated on the idea that the wealthy will invest in and take care of workers without regulation, and that the bump to the economy this deregulation will bring would trickle down into the hands of workers who can then spend their new earnings as consumers. And the cycle will perpetuate itself. Well, it's been a while since the 1980s, and I think it can be decisively said trickle-down economics never worked. Or, well, rather, it kind of worked perfectly. They just lied about it helping
Whoop.
workers. The resulting economic mess is kind of still impacting the world today, but more importantly, this shift in theory changed the relationship between workers and elites. To give you an idea of how different it used to be, I'm gonna throw it back to Heather Cox Richardson again. But there really was this thing that people were supposed to be innovating all the time. That if you worked in a factory and you had a good idea, you were supposed to tell your manager. Because there was this faith in workers that they knew what they were doing and that they had good ideas. It comes out of World War II. The idea was that everybody could invent stuff, and everybody could think stuff up, and everybody could be part of this innovative world. Ideas and innovation didn't have to come
Okay, now I'm
from the
back.
top.
Now.
Now, who does that sound like? Someone who knows no matter who you are or where you're from, or if you're made of new parts, old parts, or spare parts, you can shine no matter what you're made of, and you can bring any and all ideas or inventions you have to them, because everyone has value. In this movie, Big Weld is the embodiment of this classic ideal of the golden age of capitalism. His purported defeat by Ratchet and the new cutthroat vision of Big Weld Industries is symbolic of exactly what happened to the industrial landscape of America. Honestly, I could draw a comparison from Ratchet to Jack Welch, but that goes way outside the scope of this video. But hey, if you ever want to know why companies today all focus on shareholders and infinite growth, you can blame Jack Welch, baby! That man was a monster. But anyway, the promise of that golden age, where you could make a name for yourself by working hard, and where jobs would support workers with the ability to not just subsist, but thrive and follow passions, and that you should be able to support yourself and raise a family on your income, these ideas, while sounding fantastical, were a reality for a great many decades. I know that many of you will think that it's absolutely laughable to connect that to robots, but Big Weld himself references it in the movie when he tells Rodney there's no fight left to be had. When he tells him, quote, "The world you're looking for no longer exists." You missed it, kid. And that is the line that I believe holds the most radicalizing tone, because it rings so true for so many who grew up with this movie. The echoes of a golden age still ringing throughout a society surrounding millennials, Gen Z, and Alpha, a promise left unfulfilled. Just like Rodney, they showed up to Big Weld Industries just to have the door slammed in their face, get laughed at, and be told that those days are over. That's no hyperbole either. Numerous statistics have noted over the last few decades that the quality of life and expectations of subsequent generations post-Golden Age have been left lacking. But I guess the question that leaves us with is, so what? What's the point? Well, this video has challenged me in some ways as I explored it. I think the topic caught under my skin while I wasn't paying attention. When I first drafted this video, I'd kind of just intended to explore how radical a movie I felt Robots was, because anytime I thought back on it, I remembered it as being a movie that made me question things. But as I've more or less laid out, I don't know if I can say that radicalization was done with intent on the part of the creators here. But I also don't know if that matters. I think this movie stands out as a point of interest for me because it is somewhat indicative of a shift that was going on in children's media at the time. By 2005, we were getting more and more complex stories, often with a focus on really heavy topics. I've talked before about movies like this with Lilo and Stitch and Brother Bear, but also this shift can be seen in television with Avatar and The Clone Wars telling increasingly politically charged stories. The shift didn't start with the 2000s, it was the 90s where you really start to see the uptick in more mature storytelling for children's entertainment, but I still think it's worth noting that this shift happened, because the media we consume often impacts our worldviews and how we engage in society. So in examining a movie where the protagonist is confronted with these moral issues and systemic problems, I think it's worth asking, what was the movie saying to us? What, if anything, was the message and takeaway from Robots?
I am running to be President of the United States, and I need you with me in this fight. So I am asking you to pitch in to help me defeat Donald Trump. We have a lot of work to do, and just about 100 days to do it. So the earlier you chip in, the greater your impact will be. These are not ordinary times, and this will not be an ordinary election. But this is about our future, and we have a choice to make. We can choose the path of Project 2025 with less freedoms and more division, or we can choose to come together and do the work for the people. So please donate today. Together we can win this election and save our democracy.
start of this video, I said I wanted to see how Rodney radicalized you, but with that question, I think I'm speaking to a topic beyond robots itself, and more to how changes in children's entertainment have worked to offer more radical messaging as time has gone on. But is that messaging really radical, or has the status quo shifted since the 80s to make the shows of the 90s and 2000s seem extreme and radical? I don't know, if I'm honest. The decline and end of a golden age is a grand-scale idea to try to combat. It's a larger conversation than we have time for, and larger than I set out to tackle, or could tackle, I think, in a YouTube video. This whole video has ballooned in scope anyway. I mean, we talked about the Reagan administration, for God's sake, but I think, even if unintentionally, this movie serves as a radicalizing story. You may disagree with my connecting the world of robots to the real-life implications of the 1980s, but what is clear is that the movie condemns corporations.
When is Tyler getting off
for
work?
people. That was
He
the
needs to
problem.
hurry up, for Christ's
His
sake.
sole defense of his actions to Big World was quite literally, "You can't fire me. This company."
Oh, the video's not over yet. Oh,
This
oops.
movie came out though when that was still thought as a cartoonish villain.
It's just that Tyler needs to get off work so I can plan the Papa thing with him. And, like,
to squalor and
you know.
outvoting simply to protect profit margin. It was cartoonish, but now when we look around at a landscape with mass layoffs accompanying record profits and fights in courts for the rights to repair and bailouts of banks that gamble with your family's livelihood, and maybe this story doesn't seem so fictional anymore, and maybe that's scary. So maybe you want to see radical change to that. I think this movie is all about chasing that radical desire, making changes to the status quo. It constantly refers to taking the plunge and actually getting up and going out to try. Maybe your efforts will fail, maybe you'll run into an obstacle along the way, but the messaging here is to try and try again. The theme of innovation and invention in robots is more than just a story beat. It's a call to action on the part of the viewer. It's classic messaging to call out injustices you see and make an effort to right wrongs. I mean, that can be traced back to G.I. Joe after-school specials. It's who the villains are, but more so what they represent. It's radical. Its message is to fight for a world taken from you. It's lofty, but just because the sun of a golden age set doesn't mean you give up on the arrival of a new dawn. And really, it all boils down to one exchange in this movie. A radical call to action where it's said, fighting never solved anything, but quitting's not so productive either. And I kinda like that. I'll see you next time.
Oh, it ended. I can't play a 2-hour movie on YouTube Movies. Wow, what is this 886,000 view video? Anyway, yeah, this was a cool video, I guess. Papa's time, baby. God, that I hope that was as bad as it was for you as it was for me. Give me a second to pivot. Oh my God, is that Tyler the Bread Lord? Is that Tyler Bread? Hello, Tyler the Bread.
No. I'm here
Tyler,
for the reaction video.
okay, that's nice. Tyler, you can join VC. I'll stream it over audio and you can talk. I don't know if you can talk to us. Okay. Okay, bye, Tyler. Do I even... Yeah, I have a game capture set up. I actually have to change the stream. I know you're at work. I'm just saying, maybe you could skip work and do something more important, like watch Papa's Freezeria and join me in voice call. Like you know you want to. I can't relate to the do 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 do. Ah, for Christ's sake. Just changing all this shit is so much work. Do 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 do. Oh, what was I even working on?
Hey, I'm back from disposing of the evidence in the location you marked. You got our alibi set up?
That's nice, man. If you sit next to me, it's gonna feedback.
Mm,
I don't know. Dun, dun. I'm so itchy. My back's so itchy. I went to the allergist and I got allergy tested, and now I have bug bites all over me. What am I working on? Can you get away?
Fine, I wanted the authentic experience, actually.
I don't want to be able to hear you from 6 different directions. Why did you leave? No. Join VC because I need your talk sprite to make it seem like I'm not alone. Oh. Oops.
Am I getting picked up here?
No, because you're unmuted. My thing doesn't move because my mic is too sensitive, and there's also always static.
I think they're your.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're getting picked up. It's just not going to move because there's too much static.
Yeah.
Does it sound good? Does the stream sound good? Like besides my static? Okay, get out of here. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Our stream now.
Get out of here. You're on Discord for a reason. You can talk to me from over there. I think you're muted, aren't you? Oh. Are you?
Push to talk.
There we go. Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck?
Papas, frappas.
Okay, I have no idea what I was working on. So we're just gonna keep going.
Aren't you doing 100%?
Yeah, but
But
I haven't finished this special, so
special.
special. Yes.
I like to know Jack should have put this game past the normal gameplay.
Okay, we have to restart. We have to go bald.
Why?
Because I fucked it up.
Oh. What does being bald have to do with that?
It's a meme. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay. The stream or the Discord?
The Discord.
Hi, Tyler. I hope you're doing well. In your hell that is work. I hope you know I'm having so much fun without you in this Papa's world.
Do you know what's coming up next?
No, I'm guessing. And I guessed wrong.
I see. This is just like our favorite gas station.
I guess. Or like any gas station.
I feel like not all or even most gas stations do this sort of service.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of gas stations have freeze machines.
That's not what I was talking about.
I don't know what you were talking about then.
The shake?
Okay. I'll take your word for it, I guess.
Actually, no, this is more like my previous workplace. I think I conflated the two. Now that I think about it, this is a lot like my previous workplace.
Which was for the class.
I don't want to say that live on the internet.
Dox yourself.
No.
Dox yourself. Dox yourself.
Fuck you.
Hi, Roy.
Is this the special you were talking about?
Yes.
Shit does not do that in real life.
What?
Does not just swirl like that.
Tell me about it. Give us some insider information about freeze machines.
Well, you see, when you put something in a blender, it tends to mix. And things have a tendency to mix evenly.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Uh-huh. What about toppings? You ever put toppings?
Yes.
Did you ever put peanuts?
No, I don't think so.
Do you ever put Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the cereal?
Fucking no.
Do you ever put syrup bacon?
No.
Cherries?
Yes. Having unrestricted access to a tub of maraschino cherries was not good for me.
Would you eat them?
Occasionally.
Jesus Christ.
They're tasty.
A little? Unfortunately, I think Tyler would agree with you if he wasn't dead.
Tyler died?
Yeah, it was really sad.
I can imagine. They really make you blend those for a while.
Well, everyone wants them medium blended.
Yeah, but you can just like... You know, it doesn't take that long to blend it.
It does.
Medium blending is like 10 seconds.
No.
have you ever blended a shake like this?
Have you?
Yes, many.
I don't believe you. If you okay, if you ever spilled one piece of candy off the shake, would you get fired?
No.
Would your customers dock points off your score?
I don't think they would notice.
Would you leave it as part of the order, or would you sweep it up?
What does that mean?
Like, would you leave it on the counter?
Oh, I mean, usually we're in a pretty big rush to make orders, so shit got kind of messy.
Right. So would, like, if there was a piece of candy next to the drink, would you take the piece of candy out with the drink and present it to the customer?
No, that's insane.
Right. Which is why I'm saying this game is fucking bullshit.
Oh, does this game do that?
Do you see this tuff of topping right here?
Aw.
Watch what happens when I present it to the customer. Oh, he was a delivery, never mind.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen with deliveries.
Do they still love your points?
Yes.
Someone should mod this game, make it more realistic.
Are there Pavas Freezeria mods? Look that up.
Way ahead.
God damn it. No, look at my stream. Look at my stream. Are you looking?
Yeah.
Look, right there.
That is stupid.
I can't relate to desperation. I need more music machines.
Huh?
You heard me.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I need more music machines. I need machines that make music.
Like in game?
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
What?
I just tabbed back in.
It
What was that minigame?
It was a minigame.
Okay.
Why are you such a hater?
Okay.
Coca-Cola. St. Patty's Day, St. Patty's Day. Whipped creams. Volcano Gala. Standard shakers. Special recipes. Summer. Scarlet and the Shakers. Thanksgiving toppings. Team Gold Stars. I need to, like, do something for something. Red Velvet Cake Special to Kingsley. Have I done that one yet? Yes, I have. Okay. I'm just gonna take a picture of it with my phone. I'm going to invite Kingsley. This is a ploy. I need his business. What if they said no? Do 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 do. The low mix is just enough to get the next customer in. Bum 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 bum. Kingsley, that's a great order you're making. Going to ignore it. But it's for the best. Because I know this is what you really want. And if you say it isn't, the stickers say otherwise. Shit. Whipped cream, pomegranate, this thing, this thing.
Don't you have to buy Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe?
Yes. And you'll never guess what I did.
What?
We bought it together.
Oh yeah.
That's our first achievement.
Okay, so it seems
It seems what?
like people have talked about modding Papa's Freezeria, but no one actually has.
Are you looking at Papa's Freezeria Deluxe?
Yes. But it seems pretty easy. Or rather, it would seem pretty easy to do.
How so? Oh, Christ. My timings are all off.
This Steam discussion told me that it still runs off Adobe Air, which you can use an open source Flash decompiler on, and then it's just as easy as fucking. You got the source code right there. Just move things around.
Tyler, I need your thrilling commentary in here. I need your hard-hitting facts on Papa's games. Mute up. Ma! How much did you make? What? Okay. I know. Tyler, I still think you should skip work for this. It's fine. It's fine. God, Papa's Raceway gets hard. Yeah, idiot. Yeah, bitch. Oh, I got a guitar. Good. More musical prizes. I wish you got money from doing this. Like, if you lost, if you still won. I know you get the rewards, but... Ah, ass. Oh shit, what is happening? Okay. Huh? I didn't realize a hurricane had started. I didn't realize we were in grave danger. I didn't realize that was an event that could happen. I am not wearing a fedora. Even if it's thematically appropriate. That is the right holiday, right? Yeah. What causes better score? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I want the colors the other way around, but I like it. I'm here for it. Okay, let's see what we can do. We need an overcoat. I don't know what I like. Oh, that kind of works. Kind of works. I have no idea. you look really bad. An overcoat in orange. Ooh. It sort of works, but not nearly enough. What works better? Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, there's a giant hurricane or whatever. We're all gonna die. Hello, Willow. Oh, I think I need to switch out the Berry Blast soon. I don't know if I need to switch it out yesterday or today. Oh, Christ. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Is that all I had to say?
What?
That I was progressing without you in Papa's Freezeria?
Where did you say that?
In the game?
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm
I'm
on.
going because I finished the video.
Oh, nice. I'm on Twitch, like Mello.
Oh, so I should say every slur imaginable.
Yes. I'm
you-
replacing Nap's time slot.
Can you put my little guy on
He
there?
already is.
Where is he? Oh, he's not moving when I talk. Yes, he is, but it's barely visible.
I'm not sure how to increase that. Allie's the one
Okay.
that has the know-how about this. I can fiddle with it after this day.
Listen, I didn't see the thumbnail. I thought it was Iron Giant.
Why would it be Iron Giant?
Because because Iron Giant also is a movie that could radicalize you. You thought about that?
About the dog spray. It's not about. Why would it be about Iron Giant?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Why not?
we're in Halloween.
Nice. Why wouldn't it be about Iron Giant?
Because it's about robots.
No, but I thought the thumbnail. Iron Giant is a robot.
You'll
I didn't
never.
know the video. I didn't know the video was about robots. I thought the thumbnail was
I'm gonna
I thought the
scream.
thumbnail. I thought the thumbnail before watching the video. I thought the thumbnail was was of Iron Giant. Was of the Iron Giant.
You are ridiculous.
Thank you.
Tyler, it's Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
I know a great
Halloween,
video about that
Halloween.
movie.
You do? Where?
Yeah.
On
Oh my
whose
God.
channel?
Do you want me to react to it?
Yeah, you should react to it right now.
I kind of burnt out of the reaction video bit.
Into the video did you even get?
I watched the whole thing. I just kind of ate
Mm.
chips and coughed
chips
my
and
way
lied?
through it.
Eat chips a lie?
Yeah.
Like all bisexuals do?
So true, Tyler.
It's not bisexuals, it's kids these days.
No, it's bisexual.
I thought it was women.
It's women.
No, it's women. It's women.
All women know how to do is be bisexual, eat hot chips, get McDonald's, and lie.
B. Charge they phone. That's why I say
Yeah.
charge they phone.
Mm.
Because of
I
that
gotta play
meme.
I gotta play Fortnite,
Have fun, Tyler.
but I'll also listen to you in the background.
I'm filling in for Napoleon and you can't even bother to watch me.
I don't bother to watch Napoleon half the time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, I'll forget, like I do with him, I'll forget half of this.
I
Back him
know.
off.
I know, Tyler. I feel honored.
Oh wait, is that? I like Caleb. Caleb's fun.
He seems
Don't ask me
nice.
how. Yeah, he seems nice. He has some pretty epic lore.
What is his pretty epic lore, Tyler?
I'm not telling you.
What do
You
you
don't deserve to know.
the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so there's a hurricane.
Oh, you got to that part? You got that Papa Louie stranded?
No, I just got that there's a hurricane.
Oh, oopsies.
Wow, Tyler. Tyler spoils Breadlord again.
Hmm. Sorry, I pulled a Tyler. My Hero Academia. Bum 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 bum. I gotta do Iron Quests.
Oh Christ, I thought I gave it to him wrong because of the no music. Da da da.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it's Gremlin!
it's Grammy. So how many levels so many days did you get through without me?
Like 5.
Damn. How do are you gonna upload this VOD anywhere?
Yeah, onto my YouTube.
Thank you, so I can rewatch it.
Yeah, this is
That's
not
what
a
it's like.
this is not a VOD you want to watch.
Yes, it is. Nap can copyright strike you.
I guess he can.
We should we need to make a video essay titled "The Downfall of Napoleonvii," because this video got 880,000 views, and then it plummeted to 30,000.
So true, Tyler. You really fell off.
Hmm. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Google,
shit.
show me this guy's bomb.
Okay, Ellie. That's going into the bot, I guess.
That shit looked like the battle pass.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't played Fortnite in like maybe a week.
Dude, I haven't played Fortnite in like a month.
Yeah, why don't you play Fortnite anymore?
Because we don't play Fortnite anymore. When was the
Yeah.
last time Cinna played Fortnite?
When was the last time Senna was
Yeah,
even here?
exactly. That's entirely my
wife.
point.
I miss my wife, Chalice. I miss her a lot.
You calling Senna your wife?
No. I mean, you people have work wives. It's a thing.
Huh?
You never heard of the term work wife?
No.
Damn.
Hi, Gremlin.
Now that you don't talk. Oh wait, no, I can't say any of my catchphrases, or else you'll get copyright stricken.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna get me copyright stricken.
If I say any of my catchphrases, you know,
What are you talking about?
the little phrases I like to say
What
about my
phrases?
father. What I like to say about my father.
Ow.
I can't say my catchphrase.
I think you might get, like, demonetized, not copyright stricken. You're not that
But what
good.
if-
You're not that good of a singer.
Yeah, but what if the Los Alamos people just hate me?
What if? What if they think it's you from the Broadway recording?
Yeah, I am Andy. I am that kid. I don't know his name.
Tyler, get human to join VC with
Maybe later.
whatever violence you can. Or
Humans are
kill.
what?
No, killer. Get killer to join.
I don't think Killer likes me, so no.
What?
Every time I join VC, they coincidentally have to leave.
I don't think that's true.
It's happened twice.
I think killer might be busy.
Once is a coincidence, twice is on purpose, and I now realize this is in it. Can you somehow edit this out of the VOD?
Do you know what a stream is, Tyler?
Yeah, but Killer's not watching.
Killer's not gonna watch this VOD, brother.
But in the off chance that they do.
You'll be fine.
Whatever. Just once, I'm just saying, once is a coincidence, twice is on purpose.
No, you'll be fine.
What the Sigma?
Tyler, I'm gonna have to ban you from my stream.
Why?
You cannot be saying that shit on my stream.
Why?
It's really offensive to me.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I don't think it is offensive to you.
Tyler really just said, actually, I decide what offends you.
Yeah, I do decide. And you aren't offended by anything.
That's so true, Tyler.
Mm-hmm. What a coincidence. They're busy.
Oh, hush.
My theory is still stands.
Oh, hush.
No, this will be my running theory.
I think this is a very pessimistic theory.
You can't prove they're not in a car in a McDonald's drive-thru.
And I can't prove that they like me, so. And I can't prove that they don't hate me. So. Okay, hate is a strong word. I think
Sugar
they
plums.
I think they dislike me.
Tyler, no,
Yes. Yes.
no.
Until proven otherwise, that's my running theory.
What if I just asked them right now?
I would kill myself.
Okay, don't say that on stream.
Oh, right. This is how I get swatted.
Why would you get swatted?
Because it's like somebody, what if like coincidentally somebody I know in real life is watching this and they call the police on me?
Why would they do that?
Because I just said I'm gonna kill myself.
Stop saying it.
Alright. Chatters, I'm not gonna do that, I
There are
promise.
no chatters, Tyler. You'll live.
Future VOD watchers.
You? Are you reminding yourself?
Yeah, I'm reminding myself not to call the police on myself. Hey, future pilot. Remember that time?
When?
No, that's it.
Okay. Good to know. Jesus Christ, Tony is dressed like the devil.
From the Bible?
I guess. And Matt isn't dressed like anything, like a loser.
It would have, Matt should have been dressed like an angel.
Because he's your angel.
Well, no, because like Matt and Tony, you know, they're the people who made the game.
No, I
Like,
understand I understand the joke.
well, it didn't seem like you did, so he doesn't know how to explain it.
Thank you, Tyler.
You're very welcome. Sometimes people don't get stuff, and that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes people like you don't understand jokes.
Like you.
I think that's the most offensive thing you've said so far.
And by like you, I mean gay.
What the fuck?
I think you just made it worse.
Call me a slur.
Okay.
Tyler, we're on stream.
Damn, so I can't call you a slur.
You probably shouldn't be saying anything right now. To the limits of what you're saying.
True. Chatters, future Tyler. I am fully against calling people slurs.
Unless it's funny.
MJ said that, not me.
I'm pretty sure I heard it come out of your mouth.
No. Pretty sure you did.
Whatever you say.
Okay, boomer.
Like, what? Huh?
Tyler, you really gotta stop calling them that.
What?
It makes no sense.
I'm
It's-
just saying something. Am I not allowed to say what comes to my mind?
No.
Let me be autistic in peace.
The liberal left is trying to cancel you.
Damn. Then I guess I'll just... No, I'm not gonna say that.
Tyler!
What?
I know what you were gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
It's not like a hard guess.
DM me.
I'm not gonna DM you.
Why?
I'm just not gonna say it.
You don't know what I was gonna say. Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Something
Get back here.
something Slim Shady.
I hate blind people. What? I can't say that on stream.
It's a little late for that, Tyler.
Oopsies. Listen, chat, I love blind people.
I think there should be more of them, says Tyler.
Yeah. No, I think there should. I think there should be no blind people. But in the sense that, like they find a cure for
Uh-huh.
blindness. Not that like blind people should die or anything.
So you think it's wrong to be blind and that they should
No,
get
I don't think
better?
it's wrong to be. No, I don't think it's wrong to be blind.
Uh-huh. Keep
I
digging.
just think. I think that it would be beneficial if blind people could see again. You know, I think it would be better.
Again? What about people who are born blind? Are they not
That
worthy?
is also true. Not worthy.
Mm,
They hate me because my daddy is rich, and I'm like, God damn, leave me alone.
this is why your talk sprite is on the other side of the screen from me and Allie's.
Ha, you don't want to associate with me?
I cannot be seen on the same side of the stream with you.
Hey, listen, at least my favorite president isn't Andrew Jackson.
That's so true.
I can't wait for Human to get in here.
Human is gonna have a long road to walk.
Human paved the way
For
for many of
who?
us.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
way for the Trail of Tears? Like,
Yes. Yep. I think.
insane statements.
God damn it.
God damn.
Sorry, no swearing on stream.
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, but this is you're taking over for now.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I guess you're right.
No swearing on stream.
Okay.
Pretend like we're in front of our baby cousins.
Okay.
You have
Fuck.
baby cousins?
Shit.
Mm.
And then they go, why are you swearing? I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna kill myself in front of you. And I go,
Whoa.
I thought you said don't say that.
Don't say that.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Hypothetically, if I were a worm,
Yeah? Where does this
Oh.
hypothetical end?
would you still play Fortnite with me if I was a worm?
Would you be good at Fortnite?
Probably.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take.
Would you still play Minecraft with me if I was a worm?
I don't play Minecraft with you.
Yeah, because
You're not good at Minecraft anyway.
Yes, I am. Wow, you're just a hater.
I heard that you were claiming my achievements as your own.
What achievements did I claim as my own?
Uh,
What achievements?
things that I found, like the trial chambers.
I didn't know it was the same one.
Not to include you in, like the hole in it?
There was no hole in it when I found it.
Right.
I didn't find one with. I found a different entrance. Sure.
Blender Ball!
Yeah, Blender Ball. We love Blender Ball. And by we, I mean me.
I'm gonna scream. Blender Ball
Hi,
is
Senna.
the worst. Senna, we're on Twitch. Senna, we're on Twitch.tv.
We are live on Twitch.tv. You may not want to be here right now.
Senna, do you want to play? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Hi, Senna.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but like, Senna, do you want to play Fortnite?
Senna's muted.
We were literally just talking about you earlier. That's so crazy. Senna, you're muted, by the way, in case you didn't know. I didn't want you.
I'm sure she's aware.
I just didn't want her to pull a human, you know?
How long have I been muted?
How long have you been muted?
Senna, she couldn't hear us.
Cinna, 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 Cinna.
Cinna, we're live on Cinna, we're live on Cinna, we're live on Twitch, Cinna, we're live on Twitch.
Don't overwhelm her.
Okay.
Christ.
Cinna, do you want?
I didn't
Cinna,
know.
Cinna, do you want to play Fortnite? We haven't played in forever. And I miss you. Okay, Cinna, you don't have to yell. Cinna, you don't have to yell.
Cinna,
Jeez.
are you gonna use your mouth and voice within the next 2 hours? Because I can give you a talk sprite.
You don't gotta yell. Cinna, you don't gotta do all caps because when you do all caps, it sounds like you're mad at me. I interpret all caps as anger.
Humans' profile picture is disgusting.
I agree.
What is human's profile picture?
Go look at it.
Cinna, it's not a skill issue. It's called autism.
Send a picture that you want to represent yourself, like a cat girl or something. One of your 10,000 cat girl images. Send like one of your 10,000 cat girl images that you want to represent you. So, when you're talking, your voice will bob up and down on stream.
We are live on twitch.tv.
As we've mentioned 10,000 times, we've said,
I told y'all
we
not
said-
to immediately overwhelm her when she turned on her volume.
but
Y'all just started going, sit. What do you think would happen?
we said a bajillion trillion times, Cinna, there was 0 people watching. It's not an issue.
No, Cinna, Nap is not streaming. Snap isn't streaming until Monday, so a week.
So I'm replacing him.
Wait, no, is he not streaming till Monday or next Friday?
Maybe next Friday.
Okay.
Cinna, I have 0 whole viewers, so it doesn't matter. This
Yeah,
is
it
just
really
a
doesn't.
funny little toy.
Cinna, this is me. Cinna. You've been gone for so long. I have a new catchphrase.
What?
My new catchphrase. We got over this.
Is that your catchphrase? It's just a
I have a new.
it's
I
just-
call stimming. I call my stims catchphrases.
Okay. I guess it is a catchphrase then.
I have a new vocal stim. It's a really good one too. It's so hard not saying it at work.
Scream it
I
from the
do.
rooftops.
No, I can't. Not on stream. I don't want you to get DMCA'd.
You're a comedian.
Thank you. Baba did say I was the funniest one in here.
Reba. Oh my god, it's Audrey.
I have
Two.
Audrey.
2.
I'm actually gonna take that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
Audrey 2.
No, of Rubber saying I'm the funniest person in here. So anytime Rubber says I'm not funny, I can just post it. I'm using it as blackmail.
Ba, ba, ba.
Did I say Cinna called me unfunny? I meant Rub. Anytime Rubber calls me unfunny.
No, you said Reba.
Okay, cool. I don't know what I say half the time.
I can tell.
Well, I want to say my catchphrase. But I stop myself. This is painful. Why do you do this to me?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're screaming so I can't say my catchphrase.
I've already said my address out loud like 6 times. Just say it.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. What if I did?
What if I said my address out loud to the
Oh,
zero?
Tony
viewers?
might be the Mothman. Now that I'm looking.
7892.
I believe that honestly, because you didn't continue.
You can believe whatever your little heart desires.
Bum, 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 bum. So now I'll give you a hint on what my catchphrase is. Have you ever watched falsettos? Or have you ever listened to falsettos?
Tyler hasn't.
Yeah. Well, my new catchphrase is from falsettos. Let me follow. How night are you?
Cinna, give me a cat girl image or something. No, no, no rush. Mint julep. I mean, it doesn't literally have to be a cat girl image. It can be whatever. Yeah, Tony's the Mothman. Now that I'm looking at him. Well, he isn't even dressed up. The hater.
Who is it? Wally? He's not. Leave him alone. He's old.
And that means he can ruin the holiday spirit.
Fuck off.
You fuck
Not you.
off. Oh.
No, not you.
No,
Fortnite.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, fuck off. Yeah, I hate MJ. MJ's my least favorite streamer.
That's fair. I don't go live that often. I go live less than Mello does, which is saying a lot.
No. Wait. Well, Mello's like a streamer, I would say.
Mello literally hasn't gone live in months before the last 3 times they went live.
Yeah. I wish I could subscribe to you.
What?
I wish I could subscribe to your Twitch.
Why?
Why not?
Because that's money.
Yeah, I give you money.
Why?
Why not?
Do you want to just Venmo me money?
Yeah, I'll Venmo you $250 a month.
That's not how much subs cost, and also that's stupid.
Subs cost $6 and you get half of it.
Well, you...
The
I
streamer
guess.
gets half of it.
I guess. Anyway, this is
So,
ridiculous. If you just want to give me $5 for free, go ahead.
wait, MJ, I mean, since I wasn't paying attention, you said you have 3 things to do, and that's one of them. What's one of them? Watch falsettos?
Sending me a cat girl image.
I think one of them should be watching falsettos.
Am I taking my meds?
No.
Did you take them with the
Take
Taco
your
Bell?
No.
Take your meds now.
No.
Jesus Christ, Tyler, I'm on stream.
And your
Yeah.
meds are on your desk.
This
Shut
is a
up.
reminder that everybody who's watching the stream, if you haven't already, take your meds.
Tyler, that's like you and no one else.
I am your biggest hater. I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk. I hate the way that you something. I don't know the words to the song.
Okay? I'm sorry I did that to you, or you're welcome.
You should be.
Okay.
Sorry, Tyler really just said sorry that's too much. Didn't read it. Sorry that happened, or congrats.
Sorry that happened to you, or not. I ain't really on that.
Jesus Christ, it's only been 2 hours. How does
You have
Nap
2 more hours
do
to
this?
go. Well,
Nap says streams don't feel complete until he's gone like 3.5 hours. Like he talks about how streamers going an hour. Like he feels like you've only gotten into it. Like that's crazy.
see, I don't know what he means because I don't know any streamer that only does 1 hour. You know?
It's me. I'm the streamer that only goes
I
an hour.
I also used to do 1 hour streams. They're very
It's
nice.
me. Hi. I'm the streamer. It's me.
I just can't. 4 hours straight?
You can do that.
No.
Let's play Minecraft for 4 hours.
I mean, yeah. I guess. If Mello joins, then we're pivoting to Minecraft.
I mean, I can turn the server on for you if you want.
Maybe.
After
Later.
this little okay. Later.
Are you
later,
really
later.
offering to stop Papa's?
Yeah, Tyler. You want me to stop Papa's of all people.
I never said that.
You sort of did though.
Senna, did you ever get to watching A Fireplace Part 2? If Senna's still here. I don't think Senna's here anymore. I think Senna hates me.
I think that's so true, Tyler.
You sure have a lot of haters, Tyler.
Yeah, that just means that I'm important, you know? Because they would only try and attack a good person, you know?
So true. Is it gonna be guess that? Oh, it's slider escape. Oh.
How are you doing in terms of minigames? Like Slider Escape, how far are you?
I mean, decently, I guess.
Did they
I'm-
disable the... Did they just... Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, cool. I thought for a second they disabled the bunkers, but they didn't.
Boom, 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 boom.
Does Lena play Minecraft?
I don't think so.
I vaguely remember Senna saying that they came here being a person uninterested in Minecraft.
Well, maybe they haven't played with the right people.
Or any people.
That too.
Hey, I came here as a person interested in Minecraft, and then lost interest in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is wrong with you?
Why? I'm just saying. That nap has a lot of effect on
That's
people.
really funny. That Cinna's profile picture is 2 cat girls making out. Because I just
Is it funny?
put it because from the street.